What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, back here for some more baseball news. And a 3-team trade happened today, as the biggest name, of course, out of all of them is former Orioles slugger Trey Mancini was traded to the Houston Astros in a 3-team deal. That's mostly moved around a lot of prospects for the most part. But Mancini was the biggest name on the deal, as he's split the time between first base and outfield this year with the Orioles, who is set to be a free agent at the end of this season, so he's definitely more so of like a rental. But he goes to the Astros. The Astros are sending center fielder Jose Siri, definitely a young upstart for them, to the Rays, which will be a good opportunity now. The Rays just acquired veteran David Peralta yesterday, I believe it was, or Saturday night, one of the two. Saturday night. But of course, with the injuries to the Rays outfield, grabbing the veteran in Peralta for a platoon role, and the upstart in Jose Siri now as well, was also a great upgrade as well. The Rays are going to be sending Seth Johnson to the Orioles, while they move Jaden Murray to the Astros. Chance McDermott heads from the Astros to the Orioles to complete the deal. Of course, to make room for Jose Siri on the 40-man roster, the Rays have designated Brett Phillips for assignment. Now, Mancini has had a bit of a down year, a little bit. He has a .268 average, and he's only hit 10 home runs so far in this young season. Of course, for the first half of the season. Of course, we all know Trey Mancini as, the solid bat for the Orioles, who survived colon cancer, and I believe he missed the 2020 season because of that. I believe it was that season that he missed because of it. But of course, he's still, definitely a solid bat to anyone's lineup for sure. He also, of course, might be getting some extra playing time at first base with the Astros because their longtime first baseman, Yuli Gurriel, the reigning American League batting champion, has had a little bit of an underwhelming .243 batting average of a season. So, of course, they reportedly, or probably going to give Mancini some at-bats, not just the outfield, but also first base as well, to make up for the slack of Gurriel as well. Of course, that does mean they might not be out of the running now for Josh Bell and Wilson Contreras as well. And then, of course, the Astros, have other players, in the outfield that they can work with, like, Kyle Tucker, veteran Michael Brantley. Of course, they still got, their designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, who definitely is their best hitter for sure right now. And, of course, it's a little bit of a surprise, too, because, again, the Orioles had, kind of got back into the race with another, huge, 14, 15 game winning streak, getting back up to around 500. They were starting, because they actually, honestly, if they didn't get back up to 500, they had probably a lot more names that they probably would have, maybe swapped out. But they may want to hold on to a little bit more because they're still somewhat in contention. Like, I know Cedric Mullins was definitely someone they were looking to trade. Still could happen, but might want to consider holding on, especially if they're still somewhat in the race. So they could end up doing a little bit of of both. Like, some selling, some buying. Just swap things around a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. Again, he's probably going to be a free agent at the end of this offseason. See where he goes. And, of course, there's Seth Johnson, who's a prospect as well, who will help out. Again, the biggest thing, I don't know about any of these other prospects. The only one that I'm somewhat familiar with is Jose Siri. Like I said, I think Siri is going to be a great addition to their lineup. For sure. I mean, he does have some stuff to iron out, but I think he's going to definitely, be a good opportunity to fill out in a hole for the Rays in the outfield during these injuries in the meantime. And we'll see, of course, how the other prospects go. So, yeah, definitely, intrigued to see what Mancini does with the Astros. Again, I definitely have a lot of respect for the man. He was the runner-up in last year's home run derby and his return season, again, after battling colon cancer. So the fact that he's still back, he's healthy, he's a solid, underrated player for sure. I think he'll be a great addition as he'll help the Astros try to get back to the World Series in October. So guys, that's my brief thoughts on Trey Mancini being traded to the Houston Astros in a 3-team deal that involved the Orioles, Astros, Rays. Bunch of prospects got moved around, and the biggest name, of course, besides Mancini in this trade was definitely Jose Siri going from the Astros to the Rays. What are your guys' thoughts on this trade, guys? Make sure you leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure, as always, to slap a like on the video, subscribe for more content on my channel, and follow me on Twitter as well, at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, I am checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out, everybody.
Yeah, no, I will surprise. There's no